Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn on bottom left side as the blue Zizou's Legacy of Liquid DeMu. Spawn on top right side as the yellow Byzantines of LoueMT. I've been noticing quite a bit recently that the Byzantine players tend to go for 3 villagers to collect a wave of stone. Just to get enough cisterns here, we'll do now the mill going up to help them mill the berries into a thin juice. I'm going to squeeze out all the olive oil out of those raspberries. Sheep are being sent back home over here. We got a good number of sheep following yellows. And there's a round of cisterns, but not cisterns, aqueducts, but that's not enough walls there. Aqueducts do not provide the stone on return. And that will give them enough stone right there. Seems like every single time they go for 3 villagers, get enough stone for it. If the 3 is just simply not enough, you have to go for 4. Now we got the meditation gardens going up way over here, which will give them a decent amount of wood, food, and gold. Ah, that's gonna be much, much better. What do the wolves give count for anything? Well, they interrupt as the meditation gardens as enemy units. Grand Winery now being pulled on out. They've seen this a little bit more lately as well. Well, because the Grand Winery give a bit more long-term benefits other than Hippodrome, just give you a burst of capability for your horsemen. Meditation Garden and Zhangin Tower's going on up. The Zhangin Tower will give them a rebate on constructing military structures. I would say this spell can be 15 wood, maybe close to 60 15 food, close to 60 wood, and of course 30 gold. Here, take a moment to calculate. That's actually a bit more food actually expected. 40 food? Does it count as the wolves as a food source? Because that should not be 40 food. Actually getting close to 50. It has to count the wolves as a food source, doesn't it? Of course, meditation gardens economic capabilities damage down to 50. This is probably up to like 60 or 70 food. The wolves had to count as a food source. Wait, there's a berry bush right there. How big is this berry bush? Bushes. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 berry bushes. That's a pretty sizable patch of berries. There's a bit more berries than I realized because I didn't see the one inside the forest right there. But I wonder if the wolves count as a food source for the meditation gardens. A third town center is now going on up over here. We have the Grand Winery being utilized. Going for a barracks and a mercenary house. When it comes to mercenaries on the side, you got the Magadai and Desert Raider. And the Zunchnu and the War Elephant. That's the armored War Elephant as well. So you could make use of that. Now the cistern there, so it'll be cistern number 4. And we've got a blacksmith there, got secondary town center here as well. So 2 versus 3 town centers. Now I've got a good number of archer ranges here. He's going for Mass Zunchnu. Horsemen as LoueMT will have a bit of trouble, though they can reduce the range damage by 50%. And now we do have the Zinchu's forward. Yellow Scout does go down. Yeah, it has a handful of archers here, not enough. He's not going. He went for a longbowman. Longbowman will give him some extra range and be pretty good at this moment. So Western mercenaries have been selected. Survival techniques have been researched. And now we got an outpost going on up as well. And he's been doing some good, decent economic damage over time with these units. We do now have a handful of hand cannoneers that's being deployed and out. Not sure where. Not from here. Up here. Archer longbow. At this point in time, going for the African mercenaries probably would have been good in order to get out the javelin throwers. But longbow is still pretty good as well. So he is right now getting a little bit overwhelmed. Going for another round of longbows. Zinchu's falling back when there's 25 Zinchus in the field. His opponent has 14. Do not look at the army value. The longbowmen are not calculated into it. Another round of longbowmen being deployed in the field. Got a barracks going on up. Let's see, you've got berry bushes over there. Where's the other berry bushes for the, what's it called? Not sure where the other berry bush is for the Byzantine player. I can see the one down there, but I don't see his other berry bushes on the map. I see the handful of olive groves going on up. We got a good number of longbowmen here. The Zinchus will have trouble closing the distance. They have 4.5 range. Longbowmen have 7 range. LoueMT push way forward with the shields up. Try and go for an outpost here. And just getting good damage on the Zinchus. Longbow and Marine King in Archer combat. Javelin throwers, I would say, is a good second. Outpost here, fully upgraded. Hand cannoneer sled. Just only hand cannoneer sled on this one, and this one's being upgraded and fortified as well. Mass archer from both sides. We do have Pierce armor. Now Pierce damage not being researched. Over here we got Pierce armor and melee damage. In fact, that's the last of the blacksmith upgrades other than siege engineers. Zizou's legacy is going to be trying to age up relatively soon. Mount Blue Academy now being deployed on the field. LoueMT with the shields up. Do drop quite a bit of fire there. And staying alive, that's all they need to do, is just simply draw fire. And Mount Blue Academy has now been researched. Mount Blue Academy does give him access to various official upgrades. Move faster, improve supervision, and supervise keeps and outposts to reduce damage taken, and improve the max number, plus gaining 1. The only thing I will say that will make this a little bit better is if they can pull out the Imperial officials themselves as well, so you don't have to build them at the town centers and delay your villager queues. Right now, Zizou's legacy is at 90 villagers, Byzantine players at 67. He's been having some pop cap issue. So that's maybe one reason why I sort of slowed down a little bit. It's also 2 versus 3 town centers. So there is advantage for the Zizou's legacy. Longbow and archers push way forward. There's 37 Zinchus here. You probably should wait for the veteran upgrade and the range damage to get a timing attack, because that will greatly boost up his damage. Because right now these guys doing 5, I'll put them up to 7, and the armor of these guys would be, the effectiveness of the armor would be greatly reduced. So right now it'll probably go from 4 damage per arrow up to 6, so it's a 50% damage increase if you would have waited out a couple seconds longer. Now it's time to push forward. Now he has a good timing window. Golden Horn Tower now being pulled on the field. Way over here. Nope, those are houses. Way over here. Which could give him some free... Let's see, he's gone for Western Mercenary, so he can get some lance connects. Which... well, they're not... I don't have to worry about archers for counters. But Zinchnews will still be very good versus them. So low pierce armor. So lance connects are not going to be useful. Longbowmen will be much better. And in age 4, you can get out. What was it? Look at what you get out at age 4. Magneton placement got a great shot there. We can take a look at it by switching out. Ah, Schultze. Schultze would be nice to have. Free gun hand cannoneers. Who doesn't want free hand cannoneers? We got a good number of greens over here. On the mountainside, the hillside. Probably should ask the Incans how to build farms along the hill. Good volley there. Lumentari Patrol 4, drawing quite a bit of fire there. Got now veteran longbowmen and veteran archers with the veteran Zinchnews. Some Brandon Guard and Knights wouldn't be half bad, or Cataphracts. Some, he is going for some Palace Guard, standard Palace Guards. Some Lancers wouldn't be half bad either. Both sides just picking each other off. Got a handful of spearmen here, just unupgraded spearmen. He must got. I think I know where they came from. He got 7-8 barracks. Yep, they're all free spearmen from the whatchamacallit, Dragon Tower. So you get some free spearmen there. You might as well just throw the hardened spearman upgrade onto him. Hardened spearman's pretty dirt cheap and just gives him a little bit more push. Though they'll still get Nylacas. Longbowmen and archers both counter them. So yeah, maybe actually not even worth it even research the hardened spearman. He has some cannon fodder to assist, but that's about it. Outposts will be torched on down. We got a line of stone walls being blown out here. Monk trying to grab a relic. Lou has claimed 3 relics and picked up has a 4th one picked up, and he's trying to go all 5 relics, and he may actually get it. Force pushing forward. Longbowmen do punch a bit harder against the lighter armor of the Palace Guard. Right now, Longbowmen's damage is 10. Palace Guard's armor is 5. Zinchnews getting some good damage there. Palace Guard is providing the necessary front line for blue, and we don't see a Brandon Guard for yellow. He's now going for our first Brandon Guard there. He's also going for some crossbows to help him punch through the Palace Guard, no problem. And now I got the Temple of Sun for the whatchamacallit, Zizu's Legacy, which will give him activated powerful builds that improve speed, damage, range, or regeneration for specific units. I forget, did that cost? Nope, it's a toggle, choose one. Giving infantry 50% movement speed, gunpowder units additional range. As with the structures, cavalry units get plus 20% damage, and health regen auto combat. He may want to have this building on a control group. That's the word I'm looking for. In order so he can go ahead and use Divine Vitality in between combat. Because right now, since he's not utilizing any of the other effects, he needs to go Divine Vitality right now. Get all that health regen going. It does add up in a form of 2 health per second. Try and go for this relic once again. That's the last relic in the field. We got a mill there trying to Grind up the deer to a thin red paste. Not a whole lot of deer there. Oh, got some more down deer still over here. You have good numbers, units are wounded, but he's not going to heal up, and now he's going to Zizou's library. Zizou's library is the other H4 landmark, which has given two out of 5 very powerful upgrades. Monk does go down. Mangonel right there can be very useful, but it will get mini overwhelmed. Does get a small hit there. Boss Guard will not take it out. With the amount of Zinshus he has, the 10,000 bolts seem pretty good. Scarred. Maybe Dynastic Protectors. Let's see, UN Raiders are anti-villager cavalry. Imperial Guard is a super heavy cavalry. So 10,000 bolts seem pretty good. And maybe at least 10,000 bolts. That's something he should go for. He's going for the other very powerful upgrades. So for 10,000 bolts now, it will increase his crossbow's burst attack by 2 or by 1. So that'll make his Zinshus fire 4 arrows and his crossbows times 2. Palatine School is now being poured on out, which will do this. When training Luminatory, Varangian Guard, and Cataphracts, and Chariot Survivants, there's 30% chance another one also spawns as landmark. It says trained. I don't think that counts when it comes to the fire siphons of a build. So he has a potentially a 30% doubling up on his units. It seems a little bit too much RNG to me. If it's say 1 out of 3, once out of 3 times, it will happen. I would say that'd be a bit more reasonable, but I just don't like RNG when it comes to that sort of thing. If it's a bit more like 1 out of 3 would do this, that would make a lot of sense. Or if you build one of those units, get a charge for it to build X number after a charge is consumed, something like that. There we go. Elite Zinshnu has now 4 bursts. This damage is 12 damage per arrow. What, did he get incendiary arrows? I think he has got incendiary arrows. So 12 times 4 is quite a bit of damage. Longbow right now still has 10 damage. He's not have the elite mercenary contract. Incendiary arrows straightforward. Trying to torch down the outposts now. Mangonel hitting whether it be the Palace Guard or the crossbows back will both be good. Longbow firing the back lane, going for the longbows now. It's going to be a large amount of crossbow bolts there. Longbows firing away. Mangonel may just need to be passed down to those Zinshus, since it does do bonus damage to them. Palace Guard straight forward. Nope, that's not a great hit there. The Mangonel is still plenty alive, though it is doing good damage. I think he should go for more juicier targets. That was not a great strike there. He needs to go for a super juicy. As juicy as olive oil. And the Palace Guards just pushing their way forward, providing adequate front line. Right now they do have the Ming Dynasty plus 15% damage and Divine Haste for increased movement speed. So they're almost as fast as Knights. And looks like Yellow is just getting forced through. There was a timing window there where his opponent didn't have the elite upgrades, and he did. That's a great saying, thank you for watching, and on to next replay.